Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Makers Gonna Learn YouTube channel. Oh my goodness.
So excited.
Woo-hoo. Happy Wednesday. It doesn't feel like Wednesday.
I feel like we always say that though.
It doesn't. I swear, someone walked in and said it was Tuesday today, and I said, buddy, it is not Tuesday. And they're like, what? I'm like, sorry, it's not Tuesday.
It's Wednesday.
So it's Wednesday here at the Makers Gonna Learn YouTube channel. I hope you all are having an amazing day. Oh my goodness, we're so excited to be here with you guys. I feel like we have just been going nonstop, but not too much on live. Well, I've not been on lives this week.
Yeah.
It's been good though.
Yeah, but we have been going nonstop.
There's so many good things coming, y'all.
Yes, because we have been gearing up.
Yes.
Working our little fingers to the bone, getting ready for some things.
I mean, y'all, it's gonna be big.
Oh,
it's gonna be the best. We are so excited. National Craft Month is like one of our favorite times here internally at the office, which makes it just even better experience for you guys at home. So let's talk about what we've been up to real quick before we dive into this amazing magnet sheet DIY. You're going to absolutely love being able to work with patterned vinyl. I've not taught working with patterned vinyl in a long time. So if you're not even really interested in magnetic sheets, you're going to love today's training. But you're going to also love the magnetic sheets. We're working with photos in Cricut Design Space.
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of good things coming today.
So many good things.
But the things we wanted to talk about was, what have we been up to? What are we gearing up for, and things that you all need to be aware of? So boot camp is all next week. All next week, Lauren and I will be here boot camping it up.
Boot camp.
Woohoo!
And if you don't know what boot camp is absolutely free for you to be here.
Yes.
We'll be here on YouTube.
1:30 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday.
Yes.
But y'all, the stakes are high. We have a giveaway a day for our live event, which is incredible. We always have such a great turnout. Our members gear up for it. You guys show up and show out. If you're not a member, our sale is like active now, so you can get in the membership today using the coupon code CRAFT for $30 off using that year membership. Grab that year membership, say yes, so you can join us for boot camp. It's gonna be so much fun. We have some amazing giveaways. So that's next week. And then on Sunday, the 20th, y'all, the things that are being crafted up in this studio.
I wish that I could, like,
I know.
myself, like, I'm the type of person that I can't buy someone a present and then not tell them what it is. So it's kind of like a surprise. Like, it's very, very hard for me not to tell you guys what it is. But I know that you all are definitely gonna want to stick around, because what we have is...
You're about to share too much. We're gonna have to...
I'm just gonna say top
notch. Okay, we can say it's top notch. And what I also want you guys to know at home, this is the first time we have released anything period, in the last 2 years that I know for a fact every single person here is able to take advantage of it, able to enjoy it, able to love it. I haven't got to share this. So last Thursday, the reason I haven't shared it is I haven't been live with anyone.
Right.
But last Thursday, I spent probably 2 or 3 hours planning some curriculum that I'll be teaching on the 20th to help release this product for the first time. And y'all, it was literally amazing, because I got to speak to all of you that I've walked with for years, the ones that I've got to know personally. As I was developing this training, I was thinking of specific members that I was like, yes, she is gonna need this, Shelly's gonna need this, Donna's gonna love this. Like, it is so important to me that you guys know we literally think of you guys at scale, but also think of you all as working one-on-one in Makers Gonna Learn's community. So all that to be said, boot camp next week is gonna be so much fun. It's free.
Yeah.
Our members get access to everything we do. So all the cut files, fonts. If you're not a member, great time to join. And if you're a member or not a member, you do not wanna miss out. 9 p.m. Eastern, the 20th. It's a Sunday evening. Mark your calendar, y'all. Mark your calendar. We're talking advanced training Cricut projects. You'll see the title, so I can kind of share that. But when you all know what is being crafted and developed over years of working with thousands of you guys, this is going to be incredible. So we're so, so excited. So yay, I love it. Oh my gosh, you all are awesome. But today is magnetic sheets. I filmed 22 TikToks yesterday. So
somebody was asking earlier.
I know, Christian.
I was asking
Yeah.
how TikTok filming went.
It went way better. I thought there was gonna be like 6 done in 3 hours, but we got 22 done in 2.5 hours, which was incredible.
Amazing.
I mean, so happy. And they're pretty easy. I mean, they're pretty fun, but also like we did a mix up of like harder ones, funnier ones, straightforward ones. So it's gonna be really, really awesome. But today, magnetic sheets. Have you ever cut magnets with your Cricut? Once? It's really easy.
It's so easy. Yeah, like the only reason that I haven't any more than the one time is because we've been doing a lot of other
the
things.
variety of things. Well, the thing is, like,
Cricut can cut
it's not
and
a pressure.
Else. Right.
I actually want to say for a lot of you guys at home, I don't use magnetic sheets probably near as much as I could.
Right.
So I know a lot of you all at home are probably saying, magnetic sheets do not interest me. Today's project will interest you because let's talk about the pattern vinyl. I'm somebody that loves looking at pattern vinyl online, but Lauren, at the craft table, trying to get inspiration, I fall flat.
I'm the same way. Like I love like the glitters and the holographics and the pattern, they catch my eye.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to sitting down
using
and using, it's like,
no, it doesn't work out for me.
What do I do?
Yeah, exactly. You want to use,
do?
you would rather use white vinyl and cut out like a cheetah print pattern and put it on a cup, for example.
Right.
But with patterns, it's really tricky to work with. We've talked about that here before. We've designed pattern vinyl before in partnership with 143 Vinyl and things like that, but we just don't use it a ton. But today's project, I want to say, is a really clever way of bringing the two together. And the easy hack that you're going to see this all come together is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
What's everyone up to? Share it with us where you're visiting from.
Listen, we've had so many, like I've seen a lot of international people.
Ooh, hello.
I saw someone from Cyprus, which is in the Mediterranean.
Well, hello, Cyprus, Mediterranean.
So a lot of our UK, I mean, we've got people from all over the world. And
you all are awesome.
We love you guys. Love that you are here with us.
Yes.
But I think they're ready to craft.
Woohoo! Well, let's go ahead and take a look at what we're using today for our project. I mean, guys, let's just go straight overhead so you can see what we're making. So right here, I have the finished project. Miss Alicia, who you all are getting to know more and more every day. Leave us a comment if you all just love Alicia and her baby, of course. She prepped this project for me to teach today because it's adorable. But as you see here, she was able to pair 2 different pattern vinyls for this project. When you work with pattern vinyl, you have to be very, very mindful of making sure that when you're working with it, that you can actually see the pattern. So for example, if I was to cut text out of anything besides a bold and chunky font, I would not be able to see this beautiful plaid pattern. So that's one reason why it's kind of a trouble and harder for us here at Maker's Gonna Learn to use this right here. You know what I mean? Like it's just harder at times, more difficult and things like that. So you just wanna be careful of that and mindful. But she made these black and white. You can do whichever you want for the photos. You can print this on printer paper. You can, print this out in Cricut Print Then Cut. I mean, look at this baby. Lauren, is this baby not the precious?
Listen, Ruby's
adorable.
She is the cutest.
We love Rube.
We have some really
cute babies on the team. I know. We got to see, okay, I was telling Caitlin today, y'all, the baby camping chairs, why did I not have a baby camping chair? Like
those things are the best.
I got to see Caitlin's baby today for a little bit.
Which it is her one.
It's her
first birthday.
I forgot to tell Chloe happy birthday.
It's Caitlin's little girl Chloe's first birthday.
And I forgot to tell Chloe happy birthday. Will she forgive me?
I don't
She
think so.
cried when I looked at her. So
I don't know.
I'm gonna say that's why I didn't get to say happy birthday to her. But yeah, they're both of their babies are absolutely adorable and we love them. But the baby camping chair, like my babies go have a camping chair, multiple sizes. I mean, as they get older. So anyway, just wanted to share that. But let's go back to supplies because they're actually really, really minimal. You've seen, obviously, to do printable magnet sheets, you have to have magnetic sheets. So this is just one we got on Amazon, y'all. Stone City. This is 12 sheets. Knowing our team, this is probably the most economical option on the Amazon for the best reviews and whatnot. But perfect. I love the idea of DIY save the dates to put on the fridge. Never thought about that. That would be a really good idea to do a craft with. It says kids drawings. That's awesome. Perfect for photos, vivid colors. Love it. Well, here's what else we did. We have the 2 patterns of vinyl. These 2 pattern vinyls, these are from StarCraft. You guys know we love the StarCraft permanent adhesive. So this was from 143 Vinyl. You can get that on their website. We did take some time to make sure all of our links were proper for 143. So we saw that last week. We wanted to take care of that for you. We have some just regular print and cut. We've went ahead. This is jumping ahead in the project, but just getting the pictures ready. I'm going to show you how you can do all of that in Cricut. So you're going to be able to do all of this really without even leaving Cricut Design Space, which is pretty phenomenal in my opinion. Like, I think you're going to love it. And we're going to actually merge the printable magnet sheet with your printable vinyl. All right. So you're going to be able to do both, and it's going to be really, really awesome. I think you're going to really enjoy it. So how you're going to do that today is really simple. We are going to teach you how to add the pattern vinyl onto the magnetic sheet and cut everything at once. But before we do that, let's go ahead and jump over to Cricut Design Space so I can show you everything we've got going on in this project because it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And we have a friend saying, do you have to have a certain printer for this? Yes. Cricut is only going to be able to work with print then cut. Please, please, please do not try to use Cricut print and cut with any type of other printers. Like, you're not going to be able to use sublimation ink. You're not going to be able to use a laser printer. Nothing like that, unfortunately. So what I want to share with you guys real quick is, if you're not already part of our membership, today is a great day to join at makersgonnalearn.com/join. If you guys are not a member, go ahead and drop me a comment. I want to make sure we welcome all of our new friends that may not already have our membership. You can head over here to learn about our thousands of cut files, our hundreds of fonts, our commercial use license, our 20+ free classes. And guys, you only have 9 more days to decide, do I want to be a member at one of the lowest rates during our National Craft Month sale? So that's available. Look right here. You're going to become a year member for $13.49 a month when using that coupon code CRAFT. It's going to save you, I believe, $78 going yearly versus monthly for a full $365. So if today's your first day getting membership, or you, I saw some friends earlier before the show that said, hey, I joined yesterday, I joined last night. I want to welcome any new member. Lovebug Crafts totally understand. We look forward to having you when it's available. But guys, when you're ready, click that orange button, click join now, and we're going to get you guys into membership. You're going to scroll down. You're going to use that code CRAFT at checkout. And then here's the deal, my friends. You are in. You're in instantly, all right? So if there's any friends here that are considering membership and curious what all that we have to offer, go check it out. I just want to encourage you guys. This page will share with you how you get our digital cut file library of thousands of cut files, hundreds of new cut files a month, hundreds of fonts, new fonts every month, our member-only Facebook group. I mean, everything is so, so good. So I want to invite you guys in there and particularly let you guys know one product you're missing out on. So I'm seeing some comments that are like, Tanner, I'm not a member. And that, I mean, Lauren, that kind of breaks my heart.
So really what he's fixing to share with you as well may help.
Yes.
Because we had some friends earlier say, I've not even got my Cricut out of the box. Like,
oh my goodness.
I don't understand it. I'm getting so confused. What he has in his hands, and I said this, I said, start with this.
Yes.
This is where you need to start. If you have a Cricut and you feel stuck, you are definitely going to start with this 30 days to master your Cricut.
I love it. Amanda says, I finally joined a week ago. Amanda, I want to let everyone else know like what your experience is. We love, love, love having so many options in our year membership. So this 30 days to master your Cricut challenge, this is available to you guys today when you say yes to year membership. In addition to that, there's about 20 classes altogether that you unlock when you go yearly. So the 30-day master your Cricut challenge, you're going to be able to get that Cricut out of the box using it. Y'all, this is 30 videos. You get the digital book. It is going to allow you to take this at your own pace, but it's a $97 value you get for free when you go to become a year member. And you get access to our membership for a full 365 days when you say yes to your membership. In addition to that one, I also want to share with you, we have the Cricut printable reference guide. This one is perfect for anyone. Even if you're like, Tanner, I've got the Cricut down pat, I still use this. Lauren, I don't know all the different temperatures. I don't want to remember what I should use cotton for on the EasyPress. And that's why I referenced this one right here. Courtney's joined Saturday and been loving it. Woohoo, I love it, yay. Sweet Peace has joined a few weeks ago. So excited for this. We're so excited you're in here. But check out our digital library for our books. We have a lot of printable resources. So that is so, so good. Kaylee, guys, can I buy the membership for my sister as a gift? Because you're so worth it. I bought her the newest Cricut for Christmas.
That is so sweet.
That is. Yes, of course, you are so able to gift a membership.
Yeah.
Go ahead and purchase it and then let us know, and we could email her and send that to her from you, or you could just let her know the login. Whichever one you want to do is awesome. So the digital book is on your dashboard. You can scroll down and click on the library. So if anyone is a member, we can share our screen real quick because today's project's pretty simple. Then we'll dive right in. So just go to Maker's Gonna Learn, be logged in, and we're gonna click on Tanner's dashboard today. So Tanner's dashboard, this is an awesome little area where you can get into the Facebook group. This is where I want you guys to jump into when you are just becoming a member. This is a great area, but if you click on See Member Resource Library right here, click See the Library, okay? Oh, we can't wait to have you love Bug Craft, so you're gonna love it. But here's the library. So download your reference guide. You can master iOS app. You can know the top 10 products to sell and how to price them. You can learn about the heat transfer sizing, our font options, the silhouette blades, the Cricut blades, the roadmap for crafters. If you're a year member, you get the Master Your Cricut Challenge. We have a Design Space Made Easy program. We have the Ultimate Brother Scan and Cut tutorial or course. And everything's right there, guys. So we give you literally everything you need to become the best, well-rounded crafter that you can be. So yay, we love that.
I do want to address Larissa.
Larissa, how are
Commented,
you?
hello, I'm a stay-at-home mom and I would like to know if I buy the membership, can it help me start a small business? Hope it helps, thank you.
I love
Listen,
that.
The good thing about if you were to join as a yearly member, you get commercial licensing to all of our cut files and fonts.
Yes.
So you can make things without having the worrying if something's going to come back on you and somebody's going to say, no, you can't use that to sell.
Yeah, no.
So it is completely worth it, especially if you are starting a small business. Let's say you could do simple shirts.
Yeah.
Like very simple, like 1-2 layer shirts and turn around and sell them for $15,
oh my gosh.
$20.
Oh, for sure. You know, you get to pick your own price depending on your area and things like that. But yes, so if you're wanting to make money selling your crafts, our membership will give you that commercial license, give you all of the artwork for you to choose from, the fonts. We've had members that said, Tanner, I got the membership on a Monday, but the next Friday, like 2 weeks later, they'd already, had a big order for t-shirts and they were able to use our fonts, our cut files to make that all happen, which we want to support you in that. You're going to have honestly like all of our members and our team on standby for any craft fails in our member only community. There's so many amazing things. So we love that.
And it could pay for itself.
Yeah,
like,
it really
off of
can.
Your profit, you will pay for your membership.
Yes. And we have a new friend here, Sherry. Sherry, we always talk about membership on our live shows. One thing I will say, some days we forget to talk about it because it's so tutorial heavy. Other days you get more of us talking about our products. That's one thing I'm very raw and real about here. We show up probably more than any other craft community with free training and intensives. So definitely be mindful of that when you're getting a free experience. Is like, of course, like this membership allows us to show up in our membership community, but also show up a ton here on our YouTube channel where there's over 1,000 videos completely free to watch at any moment. So I love addressing that just so you're aware and knowing that. But as we're continuing to be mindful of your time, let's hop over to Design Space and kind of talk about what we're doing today. So I have this I Heart School Polaroid cut file. And y'all, today you may not need, it's not school time. It's not school vibes. We're not ready for school vibes, in my opinion. I'm not ready for that. So what we're doing today is we are going to be able to take this cut file and just slice it out. So what I mean by that, it's actually really easily able to go ahead and slice this out. So what I mean is just grabbing you a square. And then when you take that square, look at this, guys. We're bringing this down here. We're sending it to the back. So we're gonna click arrange, send to back. And then look, we're gonna zoom in and you're gonna see how easy this is. So look, we're just scaling that up, beautiful. I'm just aligning that right there, beautiful. So we're just gonna slice this off. This is one thing I love to teach, is how to customize different cut files so you can get the best result. So you are gonna take those 2 layers, the background square, and you're going to take your Polaroid, and now you're going to press slice. Boom, easy peasy. I have my beautiful Polaroid, and then all these layers can be deleted, woohoo! So let's go ahead and zoom on out. That is awesome. And then what we are going to do is share with you how to take your photos. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my photo and I'm going to go ahead and make sure that you guys know what size we're putting in our frame. So I just want to go ahead and size this down, because I know you guys always love to know like what size we make things so that you guys can do something similar. Today we're making ours a little bit smaller than our samples, because what you guys saw for our like patterned material, guys, the pattern material that I showed you is all that we have. And Sally, yes, you can become a member. We have members in the UK, Australia, the United Kingdom. I mean, there's so many places that we have members, and Lauren already responded. So woohoo, double teaming for Sally. I love it. All right, now I sized this down to go with my photo. So the photo is gonna be magnetic and it's just gonna be in the background, which is beautiful. And that's awesome. But a lot of you may not know how to get your photos into Design Space and size. How many of us are like, Tanner, I want to be able to have my photo just like you. It's ready. I'm going to be able to take it. Everything's together, right? That's what I want you guys to be able to do. And I know that could be a struggle. So look right here. We have already uploaded some photos. So I'm just going to take a photo and I'm going to add to canvas, and look at this. So this is what the photo will look like. Big, bold, crazy, right? It's imported at 21 inches. We're going to go down to 7 inches, and this is awesome. Now, what you're going to do today is you're going to grab pretty much a 2.8 by 2.8 size square. So we're going to grab a square, just like so, and we're gonna make that 2.8. And when you make it 2.8, it's gonna make the other side, like the other, you know, the height, if you're working with width, when it's locked, when you see this lock on, you're going to know it's locked and it is good to go. So what I love about that is it already made the other side 2.8. Moral of the story. When you upload photos to Design Space, do we save them like a print and cut? Yes, 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 yes. We love that. And April, I saw your comment earlier, how often do we update our curriculum? So we update it pretty much anytime there are updates needed. We kind of do an internal audit every 6 months or so. So we had our training updated for it, and we just released that in September, which is super, super awesome. So we're pretty up to date, but we will be doing that again. So now that we have that square, we are going to scale our image down. And now look what we're about to do. You can either take the photo and just do this and kind of guess. Lauren, I don't know how else to describe this besides like guessing. Like sometimes that's difficult. As you can see, you can't really tell. So here's my favorite thing to do. I like to take the square and I like to click arrange, send to back. And now I can still move my circle or my square, excuse me, wherever my square went, it went all the way down here. I can still move it and whatnot, but I have to, as long as I'm holding it, look, now I can be like, do I want more greenery? Do I want more mama? Do I want the baby in the center?
Right.
I like doing it this way because I can just have a little more control over it.
So what it's doing is basically when you click it, you have that guide around that square. Like you can kind of get a general idea when it's on the front and then send it to back, and then you have that guide while it's selected and moving it around.
Exactly.
So you know exactly where you're slicing this out.
We love that. So now that I'm happy with it here, I'm going to release that, and then I'm going to select both of these, and I'm just going to click slice. And then boom, look, delete that out, take your photo, and delete this out. Okay, so you're going to repeat that process. I have quite a bit of different layers going on here. So I'm going to delete out some of my extra photos. Bye, Alicia and your beautiful family. Bye, Papa and Chloe Bear. And bye, extra rectangle. So this is pretty much what your mat should be looking like, okay? You have your Polaroid that you sliced out. You have your picture, and you're good to go. So you're going to repeat this however many that you're going to do. Go ahead and upload your pictures. Go ahead and size your picture, however many, okay? Then for your Polaroid, you can go ahead and click duplicate for as many as you would like to make. Today, we're going to actually make 3 on camera, so we'll be able to do that today on camera. And the third one, I'm going to go ahead and move it to a different color so it's on its own mat, because I'm going to share with you what we're going to do. And love this idea rather than resize the whole picture. Exactly, we scaled it down and was able to crop it, which is so, so important. I love that.
And that way you really get the details of, like, if there are people in your pictures,
yes,
it doesn't size it down to where you can't see their actual faces.
Exactly. So I like being able to see, we got Mama, we got Chloe Bear. Everyone is all in the photo, so that's awesome. Now, my friends, here in a moment, you're going to know what I'm talking about, but just stick with me. So we're going to press Make It, and we're going to cut on the mat, and I have my Polaroids right here. Now, we're going to come back to this mat after we do some prep work so we know a few things. So come over here to the craft table with me. You remember we have our samples, so I don't want to mess these up because they're beautiful. We're going to move this over and we're going to grab one sheet of our material. It's letting you know some warnings. The magnetic sheet is printable. It's not as thick as non-printable magnetic sheets, so this one is pretty thin. So I like this because it's able to be cut. It's able to be cut really well. So we're going to take this. And y'all, please stay till the end because I will be sharing with you my thoughts about the Cricut, material. I know we have the new Cricut products. We have questions.
Yeah.
I know you all want answers. So I will be able to give that later in the show. So right here, we're going to put our first pattern on right here, and then I'm gonna put my other pattern on, you know, next to it. So let me share with you what I mean by that. So this is pattern vinyl. So we're pretty much just putting a sticker on the white part of our magnetic sheet. Okay. Lauren, how is everyone doing? Sadie is our amazing producer. Without Sadie, we would not be able to serve you guys and sit pretty much together at the studio.
We were talking about this yesterday. I guess it was yesterday evening. How if you've been a member of MGL for a while, the way that we used to do things, where we had our co-host that was sitting behind the camera, and so now we have an actual producer.
In charge of cameras and comments and so much goodness. But Sadie, how many friends do we have tuning in? 194. What a great group. Hello, everyone. But yes, so it's such a fun little switch up that I don't feel like we got to address too much when we made this shift at New Year's, because I think like 4 people were running the cameras the first night that we did that. We had like 3 people sitting back there because Kendall was on comments. Yeah. I forget who else. Caitlin was here. Blake was here. Our New Year's events. Angela was here. Yeah. No. Angela was at Black Friday.
Okay. My bad.
Our team is, we love it. But anyway, so just notice I trimmed that off, all right?
Somebody asked, I see the photos, Tanner, did you have a new baby? No.
Oh, that's so sweet.
No, that is actually, so we have new craft producers, if you've been around. Those are Alicia and Caitlin.
Oh, they're so cute. Yes, love them. Both their babies are adorable. A lot of our team actually just so happens to have new little babies, which are so sweet. So anyway, I'm just putting this pattern.
Is that harder to peel off than more regular vinyl?
No, it's. I think it's just me. I trimmed my nails yesterday, so I'm like really. Oh, I'm pressing buttons. Anyway, we're just gonna peel this. We're just gonna peel this back. I'm gonna get my weeding tool out.
That'd probably be the best.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna weed it. This is so good. So let us know if you guys have any questions, because now what we're gonna do after we put this pattern down, believe it or not, the Cricuts go cut through the magnetic sheet and the vinyl now that it's stuck down together, which is pretty impressive. Okay.
So let's see. I'm not seeing any questions yet.
This is really straightforward. I will say this is not anything you should be scared of. This is fun. Like, what I love is I've already seen these on Alicia's like craft area. Like, she's actually, this is a real, she's really using these and enjoying them, which I hope will let you all know that we try. I mean, all of our projects, y'all, we don't keep, or, you know, we give them away and things like that. But I love the ones that we see people take home or use at their office, or, you know, things like that. And again, these are thinner magnetic sheets. And I love that it tells us on the back that these are thinner than non-inkjet printable ones, because these are thin. So the Cricut will cut these. A Cricut Explorer could cut these because we're using the fine point blade. That's a good question to be asked. If no one has asked it, I'll answer it, because I know someone out there could be wondering one day watching this video. So this is it. And then I'm going to set this to the side, and I'm going to grab another magnetic sheet. And since we're doing a third one, I'm just going to add on here just this larger piece of vinyl. So I'm going to trim this piece of vinyl down. I'm using this beautiful paper trimmer, and we're going to trim this down to 8.5.
Cindy asked, can I use my Air 2 with the magnetic sheets?
Oh, look at that! I already answered it. Yes.
I know. Yes. As long as your Cricut is using that fine point blade. Yeah.
Lauren, I'm going to start guessing what comments are going to be asked.
Okay.
And then just pray somebody ask them. So anyway, we trim that down, and then look at this right here. We're just going to peel up this material.
We had one of our friends say, I swear to you, I just came back from buying magnet sheets so I can learn how to make this.
Oh my gosh.
I love hearing stuff like that.
That's so fun. Look at this.
And yes, the vinyl pattern, the pattern vinyl, we are attaching the vinyl to the magnetic sheets.
Heck yeah, we are.
We found out that it was easier to do it that way rather than having to cut
both of them and then line it up.
And then cut the magnet separate and then trying to line it up. This is just kind of a hack where you just go ahead and place the vinyl on your magnetic sheets and cut them together.
Yeah, this is the mind-blowing part of the project that I was like, wow, like we're really innovative now. If you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm just gonna trim this off because I did not apply this perfect, but really will not mess up our project at all. So I just trim that and go take this off. And then here's what we're gonna do now, guys. So we gotta go back to our pattern right here. I need to look and measure some things. So we're just gonna manually position our 2 Polaroids on the material. So 1 to 3 inch, and then this is gonna start. So I'm gonna move this at the 4-inch mark. So let's jump back over to the computer. If we jump back over there, notice I'm taking this Polaroid, I'm gonna zoom in, and I'm just gonna move this to the 4-inch mark. That's all I was doing.
This is honestly one of my favorite things when getting ready to cut things.
Oh,
I
right.
love moving things around
Multiple
to different
colors.
mats.
Yeah. I really
I've been tried to save stuff. And
now listen, we could have a whole show about Lauren saving material. That is crazy. So what I would do at the waist is I'm actually probably after the show go cut more Polaroids. Like that's literally what we're gonna do. So there won't be much waste.
Show them this hack where you can do multiples on this even from here.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pretend that we're using our sheet that is the full color. So this is our full color sheet. You guys know we only have an 8.5 by 11 letter size piece. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press project copies and I'm gonna go see 4 fits. Well, 4. Let's go down here and we're gonna click 8.5 by 11. So 4 fits. I can't really fit anymore, Lauren, besides the 4.
Can you turn it sideways?
I thought about it because look what happens when you turn it sideways.
And down to the bottom.
No. I know, but it's good to know.
So close.
So yeah, that's a great question. We love trying to help everyone save material as well. So anyway, we love that. It's a great hack. Always project copies. If you don't use that, being able to hold these down, I could hold this and move to another mat, which is awesome. And it is so good. Jackie, I don't think we have a link. This is the Westcott Carbon Titanium. Great cutting paper trimmer. I'm not like in love with any paper trimmer, for being honest, but it works great for me. So we're connecting that. And then what we're gonna do here, we're browsing those materials and we're just gonna search for what type of magnet sheet. I believe we're gonna go with the printable magnet sheet because that's what this is. It's supposed to be for printable, but since we put that vinyl on there, Lauren,
that's where I was going.
I'm going a little more pressure.
Yes,
so,
I think I would do more pressure on that.
You know, this is like a kind of a team vote at all times. Like, what should we do? So more pressure, and then what we're gonna do now, guys, the magnetic sheet is just going on a standard grip mat. Feel free to pull out that purple strong grip mat if you so desire. We're gonna show you, hopefully, I'm gonna say that with confidence, we're gonna show you that it can be done whichever way you want, and then we're just going to make sure it's gonna stay down.
You know, I think that's something we may need to order more of, or more.
The more strong grip mats?
No, more braid.
These things are like candy. I'm always grabbing them.
Yeah, I know.
I prefer this over the rolling one.
See, I like the rolling one.
But does yours not fall apart?
No, see, we threw that one away.
That one's
kept falling apart.
Okay, I've through boot camp enough, mine always has issues. So anyway, we're gonna load this into our Cricut. We're using the fine point blade, guys, fine point blade. I would let you guys know, this is a thicker material, so be sure not to have any rollers. I don't want any of the stars to really be bothering where it's cutting, so there's none in that area.
So Kristen says, can you put all of the Polaroids sideways? You can move those Polaroids around. If you can fit more on a sheet with them all being sideways, you can do that.
That's awesome.
That's the good thing about, that was one of the, I guess, one of the first hacks that I really learned.
The Cricut's not best about placing all these materials.
No,
like, we'll be the first to tell you.
Yes,
it's not perfect.
They just place it on there, but you can move them around and try to save material if that is something that you are very passionate about, like myself.
Yeah. Hey, Rebecca, while that's cutting, which is pretty fast, I'm not actually going to make the Cricut cut out my photos. So my photos here, they're not gonna cut it out. I don't wanna have to do that because this is a square, so I don't have anything going on anyway, but if you wanted to, you would just cut it out right here and be able to do that. It's already done, so I barely got any cut. And then if we unload this, my one over here was a little off, so I apologize. But if we take a look at this one, oh my goodness, how did it do? Look at this. So are we on overhead? This is perfect. So if we see here, I can just like pull it a little bit because it is the vinyl. You can just kind of pull this and you'll start seeing it come up. So I'm just gonna take this, and as you can see, it cut through pretty well. So if there's any areas, boom. So I'm getting it, just getting it out. Love this. The top, the vinyl didn't wanna come too fast. So then you can see this middle part, dun, 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 dun. I just needed to get started, if that makes sense. Because this is thick material, like for the Cricut, pretty thick.
So you're saying if you did not cut it on more pressure, like it would not have cut out?
No, because if you look at this, like you can see it's cut out. Like
Right.
that's the cool thing. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but like you can tell and feel, like you can feel the cut, like you can see this is cut out, but you just want to be careful. You just want to be super careful. So this is our first one. Look at how adorable it is. Oh my goodness. Look at how awesome that is. My other one didn't cut properly. I moved it too far over, which is definitely my mistake. So now what we're going to do is load in our next material. And this one is the full sheet. So I'm just gonna load this here. Love it.
So what we have done personally is we actually, our pictures that we printed out were just on regular paper.
Yeah, the
But-
magnet will hold that.
Since this is printable sticker paper, or printable, I said sticker paper, printable magnet sheets.
Oh, you could do
You
both.
could put a magnet
Yeah.
sheet in your inkjet printer.
I love that.
And have the actual picture be magnet and the
Yes.
frame be magnet as well.
Yes, that is awesome. I'm having to select my material again, and I'm going with the same material. We're going more pressure. Where did you get this magnet sheet? Cheryl, I believe it'll be linked down below for you, but it's Stone City. It's the inkjet printable magnet sheets. This is a 12 pack, so you're getting 12 sheets, 8.5 by 11. You can print on this. You can do whatever you would like to do on that, which is fantastic. So while that cuts, I'm just going to hand cut out our print and cut.
So April
photo.
asked, was that the regular blade?
Yeah.
Yes, we just used the regular 5
It's that
blade.
easy. It's that easy. Like
Now,
there's
I mean,
not.
if you wanted to use the deep cut blade, what do you think?
Oh, that would actually be.
If you wanted
can
to,
look on here.
but it's doable with the fine point.
This is my like tried and true fine point blade. Like there's no fancy, nothing fancy happening here. Nothing crazy happening here. You can see this is already popping out. So I'm just gonna pop out this center piece. Love that. I think this cut probably a little better, for being honest, than the pattern. So, oh yeah, this is smooth like butter.
Pattern vinyl was probably a little thicker.
I bet they do go with like some thicker material, but
Well, it's kind of like matte material.
Yeah.
Is always, for some reason, harder to cut. Or I
Right.
have found that it's harder to cut.
yes. I agree. So anyway, you just pull it apart here, and then this top edge is not as smooth coming off. So if you have experienced that, like I just did, this is the easiest part about it, because you are getting that double result, which could, one thing I like to say, if you're not getting clean cuts, this is actually something that I truly want to talk to you guys about, because I spend time equipping our team with like my quick hacks, and I feel like you guys at home need to know them too. So we're having friends ask, what setting did we use? We used printable magnet sheets, more pressure, and again, we put that vinyl on the magnet sheet, but we're using the fine point blade. Lauren made a good point. You can use the deep cut blade, and that would be awesome. So I'm gonna say it one more time. Magnetic, printable sheet, more pressure with the fine point blade. So Anytime I'm not getting the cut quality I want, I take my fine point blade out of the machine, I look at it, and I'm like, is there debris on the blade? I would say 6 times out of 10 times that I do this, so almost more often than not, there's some debris here hurting me from getting the best cut. And that could be if friends that cut a lot of cardstock. That could be friends that cut a lot of, you know, any material can give you some type of debris. And that's why it could happen. So this could be an older blade. It might be time to sharpen her up, you know, do anything like that to clean it. So just be mindful of that. And guys, look at this. You're gonna have your picture. We can go overhead now. You're gonna have your picture on the back. You stick it on the fridge. You line this bad boy up. I mean, and boom, you have your adorable Polaroid. I love the idea of making the Polaroid picture just a magnetic too. You could print these out in black and white, add a little black and white filter to these. You could add adhesive. That's what we did on these. That's how they're sticking down. We just added a little ATG to hold it there. And then my favorite part is when it's on any magnetic material, it just goes stick and it's gonna be flawless. So you can see all of these. So again, here's what the pattern, the one that I did not cut out properly, would look like. This is adorable. Oh, little Ruby yawning. And then here's the one we just cut out. So again, super easy to make your very, very own magnetic Polaroids with the pattern vinyl. Is that not insane? Is that not insane? I love it. Aw, I'm an OG and I learn something every time I watch Carol. We're so excited. We love, love, love that, my friend. That means we're all growing together. That is so fun. That is so, so fun. But yeah, that's how easy it is.
I mean, it's like extremely simple.
Yes.
The only thing is getting that cut setting right.
Yeah.
And that's just where you get to play around and learn your Cricut and learn what it will do and what it won't do. Like,
yes.
We even have Cricuts. We have all kinds of Cricuts here in the
office. They
office.
all have their own personality on the team.
I have a favorite. Caitlin has a favorite. Alicia has a favorite.
Yes.
Some of them won't work for me, but will work for someone else.
Well, I pray over mine and then it works. I mean, every time. It just is beautiful. That's what we do here. And if you think we're joking, we're not. That is true.
See, my OG is our in-studio Maker 3. Like, that's my OG that I go with all the time.
It's a good one.
Alicia has her OG Maker.
Well, yesterday I was trying to make some TikToks on the girls' Cricuts. So Alicia and Caitlin both are on our craft team, our product team, and they have like their own craft table. So that's when I call it their craft tables.
Yeah.
But I was borrowing their Cricuts, and Caitlin's Cricut was not being friendly to me.
Listen, me and Caitlin's Cricut don't get along.
I'm not friends with Caitlin's Cricut.
It gets along with her great. She would choose that Cricut over any other one.
Alicia's Cricut and I were okay. Like, we were friends. This one's good. This one was good to me today. I take that as a win. Finished project. It is amazing. People still talking about your TikTok.
I know. These are my ladies. Yeah, my lady is Amy, and I can't remember what I named this. Was this one in it? Let me think.
Your favorite didn't make it? Is that what you're about to say?
Let me think.
You guys need to be following us on Instagram to watch these TikToks, because we're about to be rolling them out.
Instagram, TikTok, all of the above. I can't remember.
You didn't let your favorite Cricut. You're saving that for you. You're not going to share that with the world.
That's probably why I didn't put it in there.
Yeah. You don't want to give it too
But that
too
one,
much.
and if you watch the reel, and you see who Amy is, you'll see why. Like, she's my that's Amy is my girl.
Yes.
Amy is my girl.
Okay. Cricut's spring launch. Let's talk about it.
Oh, God.
Now, I have been someone since 2017, just a little backstory for me. I've worked for Cricut. I've been part of these launches. I've worked them. And then after I stopped working for Cricut, I love the excitement of a good launch. I love, love, love the excitement of a good launch. I also love business. So Cricut went public last year. They're a publicly traded company on the stock market, meaning they release all of their dirty laundry. All of the business side of things, all of the product launches, revenue up, revenue down, anything like that. Their stock is very low. It was a high of like $44, and now like we're down to like $13.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going down. I mean, we're not going down. We're fine. Cricut's great. Like Cricut as a company is great. But I say all that to say, what is Cricut doing? Like so the auto press. Now the hat press isn't innovative.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's start with our high point.
Yes.
The hat press.
Yes.
I'm impressed by.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
impressed.
Yeah, I am.
Press.
Hat press, impressed, yes. That one is probably the most innovative one I feel like they have.
I think like that would really help me because I'm not, and honestly, maybe not even the press, but that little thing they put inside it. Like that's what I want. I mean, I'm gonna probably get both, but I think that will really help people that want to make hats. So like honor that.
And I feel like that is a big
It's
market.
a hard one.
It's a hard market and would be with that hat press. Like if that's something that is in your area, very needed, would be a very good market to explore.
I want to be able to just easy press on hats better. So that's my thought. You guys can be telling me what your all's thoughts are. The lamp. So they launched the lamp.
I saw
Did
that.
you see the 360 lamp?
I saw that and I don't know.
I mean, so we don't struggle with lighting issues. We use beautiful professional lighting. So maybe they know crafters, you know, that need lighting. Like I'm not that ideal market because we have studios. So our lives are a little bit different. The lamp was odd to me. Like it just feels like for as much innovation, and this is my honest thought, as much growth and innovation that you would think would be there when their customer base explodes. Over the past 2 years, I was literally reading their statements. Their customer base has exploded. Did you know there's over 2 million Cricut Access members?
What?
So,
okay, here's my thing. All of the stuff that they released, great. Why couldn't they have put that money into making Design Space a lot less glitchy? That is my whole issue.
So that's true. I do love that standpoint. And even if we're thinking even broader of like still letting the product team and their product development team do product, why don't they like fix some of like mine and your like core issues instead of bringing us an auto press for $1,000
exactly, that is
I can't afford? Like I can't justify that.
Yeah, it's real cool. Like
Lauren,
it looks awesome.
It's like $999, and you know our beautiful heat press that I love that's sitting out there. Do you know the price point on that? I think it's under $500. It's $400, $399. I feel guilty telling you guys I love that heat press. I went 3 years without buying that heat press because I thought that it wasn't feeling the sense of the customer and the dynamic. So when I feel like they're so out of touch with their customer, it makes me wonder like what they're doing and what they're talking about. Who needed $1,000 heat press?
And I get like we have friends that are saying, you know, they're not going to make money with Design Space fixes. But
I would debate they would.
No, I agree because I feel like your customers are going to be happy, so they're going to be more apt to recommend that.
They'll go buy more material. They'll go craft more. They'll go live better lives.
Because you have other competitors whose programming can do so much more.
Yeah, I don't. So what's interesting, and this is just because I've worked with people at Cricut, I was told that things like curved text and the offset tool. The offset tool came out last year for anyone that's brand new to Cricut. Do you want to know how long they've had that tool built and like ready?
It probably would make me sick if you really told me.
Because you know, Silhouette has had the offset tool for a decade.
And offset is like
basic.
So
that tool and functionality has been available at Cricut HQ for years. And there's other tools that they've already built. Within one button, they would just press it and like it would be available to us. So it just really frustrates me that they're not making the best one. Like they're having to kind of like be like Apple. You know, every year something new comes out. And from a business standpoint, I respect and I understand. But let's see more of things that will move the needle forward. I've made great t-shirts on my EasyPress. I still stand behind the EasyPress. Every product launch I've been a part of, y'all, I stand behind the Cricut Maker, stand behind it, the EasyPress, stand behind it. Like, all those tools are amazing, but also amazing price, also amazing products. I don't know, the AutoPress.
We have very mixed
What are the people saying?
I think the people are agreeing with
like,
us.
does anyone feel like Cricut's just not?
Somebody said that it had a plastic body.
I'm sure it does.
For $1,000 though?
Our our heat press is metal.
Yeah,
like
that thing is heavy. I'm not saying
you made a TikTok. You made a TikTok about how heavy that thing is.
That TikTok that I made about throwing your back out, I'm really like a meaning. Like, yes, I lift with my legs. I don't lift with my backs, but that thing is like, it's just awkward and it's heavy, but it's so heavy duty.
Yeah.
And I love it.
But I'll also say, like, you know, you did not see us really jump on the big train of like this Cricut product launch, because I really don't want to glorify this because it wasn't really anything to
honestly
stop our day.
I didn't even know that they launched until I didn't.
I was sitting like looking personally, but I was like, if I make a video about this, with all the things going on in the world, I don't want to have to be that negative person. Like, I don't want to be another import of that. I'm not necessarily, this is negative. This is literally just this is my thought for, like, hopefully, like, if Cricut called and asked me what I thought, I would just send them this video. Like, just let them know, like, this timestamp on. But they don't, you know, I don't really work with Cricut anymore because I like to be representing the individual crafter, and that's what we're all about here at Makers Gonna Learn, is just helping you guys. And that could mean a few variety of things where we're working with multiple different brands, multiple different products. We work with the best hot glue gun. We work with the best, like Cricut has the time that they spent to develop the True Control knife. I was around at their offices when they were showing this knife, and I was like, y'all solved an issue that no one knew we had. We had been using that hard to grip X-Acto knife for years. I could tell you like 5 or 6 beautiful things about this True Control knife that like is amazing. Like, if they came out with a hot glue gun, I would pay $50, $100 for a Cricut hot glue gun if they made it amazing.
Absolutely, like it would have to be.
Yeah, if it was you know, if it was like a Ryobi one, you know, that one's about $100. Like, let's innovate in areas that with things we use a lot. I don't know. It just feels like it's a little different.
I don't feel like every Cricut crafter needs that. I don't know.
I really, some of the things I've read about it, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Someone says, I also really want the heat app to allow to reference heat temperatures without a website or printout.
I do agree. That is very neat with that.
Do you only get to use the app or the website if you buy it? I'm sure it's available to us too.
I think
we could go to Cricut's website. I think you could. I think you get to go to Cricut's website even if you don't. But I mean, that's yeah, it's great. Like, that's really cool. I definitely do agree. So yes, love it, love it. Yeah, well, if you all want me to do a full video breaking down like what they released, what my thoughts are, I can definitely do that. Yeah. But yeah, we love talking about whatever you all want us to chat about. Sometimes things definitely deserve more attention. When Cricut tried to say they were limiting our uploading and things, you know, we were very quick to address that as fast as possible. And I feel like it was needed. So if you all feel like I need to talk about it, I can. But yes, aw, you all are so sweet. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it. Tanner, is Cricut's bread and butter the subscription or the products? Carol, that's a great question. So, subscription.
I mean, you have 2 million people subscribed to Cricut Access.
Yes. So Cricut, if you all are just interested in the business model of Cricut, they do not make any money on the machine. And you all may be like, what? If you add up their customer care team for the machines, the design space system, the development of the machines, the manufacturing of the machines, the shipping of the machines, all of this, Cricut gives the machine away to all their retail partners, Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and you know, they're very set pricing. So they don't make any money on the machine. So think about that. Your $400 comes in, it goes right back out in some way to serve the organization, okay? Next, they're like, okay, we have to sell product. We have to sell accessories. So then you see Cricut initially when Ashish joined the team, they're like, okay, we're redesigning the machine. The machine's gonna be beautiful. What's next? Let's make amazing vinyl and heat transfer vinyl. And they did that in the beginning. I don't know what formula we're at now, but that's a whole other story. We don't love their material lineup right now. It shifts sometimes. Next, what I love that they did was they started thinking out of the box. what else can you do with the Cricut, the heat press, you know, all these things, the mats. That's awesome. I love that. So good. But then they looked at it and said the subscription model. And the subscription model is their most profitable area, because what they do is very similar to our department. They, at scale, will purchase artwork and just add it to Cricut Access. Like that's their tried and true bread and butter product. But again, notice what I'm saying here is Cricut Design Space goes back to an attachment of the machine. When you buy the machine, you're entitled to Cricut Design Space. You don't have to pay for that in addition. Cricut Access is their membership, and that's, you know, that's their tried and true top dollar product. And that's awesome. And then that kind of just goes in their ecosystem. Every 2 to 3 years, they release a machine, they release some product, they release some innovation in the subscription. So they have done a really great job this last year of adding members to their subscription service. So yay, I love it. Oh my gosh.
We did have someone ask, can you use Design Space on a silhouette? No, you use Silhouette Design Studio.
Yes.
Which is a free product, which is a free software, and that's what you use with your silhouette.
But instead of having the advanced functionality with Silhouette, they just say, hey, here's the designer edition for $99 and, you know, things like that. So that's really easy.
The thing with the Silhouette Studio is they have different levels, and you start out with your basic, and then if you have different functionalities that you want,
like uploading SVGs or
like
certain file types.
Yeah, for the basic edition of Silhouette Studio, you can only do PNGs. But you have to upgrade if you want to upload SVGs. It's
very interesting.
Kind of thing. It's a different model in and of itself. So, I mean, it's one of those things like you save money on the machine.
Yeah.
But if you really want the full functionality, which even the basic edition of Silhouette Studio, there are things
that it has that Cricut doesn't have.
Cricut does not have.
Yeah, that's true. We're having a friend saying, wonder if Cricut will come out with a 24-inch cutter. So one of the drawbacks of the 24-inch cutter, we were speaking of this, the retail partners would have to go ahead and commit to purchasing those to then sell at stores. And Cricut now does not have the same issue they did when I worked closely with them. Before, when I first started working with them, y'all, they did not have an aisle. Now there's like 3 Cricut aisles because they're such a high price point item. The retailers are loving Cricut. So now that probably wouldn't be a big of issue, so that could happen. But back in the day when I worked really closely with them, they were really struggling with, okay, we have this much shelf space, we have an end cap. What are we gonna do with it? One machine can fit one accessory, one, you know, few materials. So yeah, that's what you have to think about. Like, I could geek out on this all day.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Come back, let us know if you all are joining us for boot camp next week. Woohoo! So exciting. Y'all, also let me know if you are, drop my train of thought.
That is normal.
I know. I don't know. Let us know if you're excited for boot camp. Oh, also make sure if you are not already a member, go ahead and join us for National Craft Month. $30 off. Use that coupon code CRAFT at checkout, and you're going to be able to save $30 on your first year of membership. So have a great day, my friends. We'll see you back here at the Makers Galore YouTube channel real soon. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.